I've actually lost track of what season we're in now, so hopefully when we get to the proper part of the video, I would have remembered. But it's a cup final. Everyone loves a cup final. We're going for another trophy, and there's going to be a surprise starting player in the starting 11. Wow, this has gone terribly. Roll the intro. Hello everybody and welcome back to the NK Maribor save, making Maribor. And yeah, it's episode 101. So if you haven't gone and checked out episode 100 and you're new to the series, it'll be the best place to start. Well, the best place to start would be the beginning. But yeah, if you don't want to watch 100 episodes of it, then watch episode 100. It does a nice little recap. You get a little picture of all the intro slides, as it were, and some of the best bits of commentary. And it took me quite a while to make it, and I really enjoyed it. But thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you with me again. I am Cultured Left Foot, and yeah, we've got a few things to catch up on. So we were last together when we got smashed by Bayern Munich 4-1, and somehow our right back got a goal. After that, we took our revenge out on the rest of the teams in the league, really. We lost one game to NK Cooper, which was disappointing. But we beat Ljubljana 4-1, Triglav 3-0. Goal scorers mainly Stanko Hamzabegovic. Yeah, we beat Ruda Valenje 2-1. We then got revenge against Cooper in the Cup semi-final, beating them 4-0 and then again 2-0 after that. We beat Selj 5-0, as you see Lucas Caesar scoring 4. Krko Nervo Mesto were put to the sword with Hamzabegovic getting a double, Cardos getting 1. Sam Left Foot scored another goal against NK Krko, so he actually has now made his debut in the league, and he is the youngest ever NK Maribor goal scorer and the youngest ever NK Maribor player to play for the club. So just breaking records left, right and centre. And as we do, we shall watch all of Sam Left Foot's goals that are scored away from livecom games. So it was in the 13th minute he actually opened up the scoring, and this is what it looked like. So a throw-in came in from Gleesing into Cardos. Cardos Hadji with the ball across. Left Foot was there. Pings it in off the goalkeeper. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. I know that was a bit quick, but I don't want to hang around. We've got a lot to get through today. So Left Foot is off the mark for NK Maribor, which is very, very good. Hadji then got us the goal in a 1-0 again against Versailles. We then beat Olimpia Ljubljana again 4-0. We drew 1-1 with NK Domzale. We beat Triglav 2-0. We beat NK Cooper 5-0 with yet again another goal from the wonderful Sam Left Foot. I'm not being biased at all, just because he's my son. But yeah, it was decent. So we'll just let it load up. Here we go. Corner comes in from Andronecci. Camargo brings it down. Left Foot's there, pouncing on the rebound, running off like he scored an absolute wonder goal in the cup final. Again, a bit quick, but we have got a few bits to get through, as this is the last game of the season, which is today, and it is the cup final against Krko Nervo Mesto, who we've got a wonderful record against, so I'm expecting us to win quite comfortably. However, you'll notice our squad looks very thin. That's because, once again, international call-ups have absolutely buggered our squad. So, international call-up, Pavlin, Hasby, Takax, Hadji, Lovric, Lucas Caesar, Cardos and Hamzabegovic. So our best 3 strikers have all been called up, which is really helpful. And then aside from that, we have injuries to Marjanovic and Ina Havlen in goal. So, and we've got the people that are still out on loan, obviously, for the season. So yeah, it's quite a thin, well, you know, threadbare squad. Lice Muset has a transfer arranged. He will be moving to Sampdoria for 500k. That's been confirmed for quite a while, but we had to wait until the end of the season to let it go through. So this will be his last game for the club, and he has been absolutely amazing for us. He has been so good, it is unreal. It will be the end of, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons at the club. He's been banging them in for the B team this year as well. But yeah, it started to fade away a little bit performance-wise, and when we've signed Cardos, he's just not had a sniff, really. So we say farewell to Lice Muset at the end of this season, and he's going to get a final run out to say goodbye in the cup final, as will Zan Sellarks. We're not... Oh, are we renewing his contract? Yeah, I think I left it to the last minute and actually offered him a new contract, and he's taken something like a 20 grand wage cut. So we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty sure I hanged him around just for experience, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, there are some other transfers arranged that for players coming in, and I've been very what's a good word for it? Pragmatic. So I've gone through and looked through where, you know, we could improve on performances and the star ratings and the stats that I want for the right players, and I've taken it all into consideration. And we have some people coming in. I think it's 5 people we've got coming in on Bosman transfers, so it's not even going to eat into the budget for next year, which is very, very helpful. But that's enough of my chat. We'll go in, we'll play the cup final, and I'm looking very, very bright. It is quite sunny today in Bristol, but we're going to play the cup final, and then we're going to go and do all the end of season spiel that I normally do. Okay, so here we go. This is how we line up. Big Mac in goal. Lucas Gleesing, Spudic, Camargo and Tapia in what is a very bit of a makeshift back four. Zelko sits in the half-back role. Luis Carlos and Blazic in the middle. It looks like this is also going to be Dino Blazic's last game, because I've put in requests with Man City to extend his loan into next season, and they want 100% of his wages paid, and we can't afford it, so it doesn't look like we're going to get him again next year. Lais Mousset comes in for his first game of the season, or maybe his 4th or 5th game of the season or something, at right wing. Sam Left Foot gets a start in the cup final. Again, I'm not being biased, his form deserves it. Totally being biased. And Zan Selar is likely to be playing, you know, a very minute role next year, because we've got some very good strikers at the club, and he's literally just going to be around because he's experienced and can take some of the youngsters under his wing. On the bench we have Hleld, Andonecci, Andre Green, Sancho, Simic, Bree and Gerber. Someone you wouldn't have seen before is Simic. He's a youngster, a left back in our youth system. Got some decent stats. Potential is okay. He should be alright. He's good to have around. Won't play too much next year because we do have another left back coming in that will be our starting left back for sure. They line up in a very similar formation to us. We've beaten them 4-0 and 4-1 in recent weeks, so I'm pretty confident. We beat them 4-0 using this formation, and we beat them 4-1 playing a 4-4-2, so we can mix it up if necessary. And we get underway, and let's see what sort of an impact Sam Leftfoot can have on this. This will be the first time you guys see him play live on a live com, and oh, it's very exciting, and it's a cup final, so loads of things could happen. It could be interesting. We'll see how the players deal with it. I think this will be something like our 8th or 9th League and Cup double if we can do it since I've been manager. Leftfoot's there, ball into Zan Selar, shot was blocked. Thought Sam Leftfoot was going to get an assist in the cup final, but it didn't happen. But yeah, thanks again for everyone for watching as we come on the attack again. Lucas Gleesing, ball in, but it's headed away. Spudic will have quite a lot of time. He might get a nickname to do with potatoes, I think. Tapia, ball in, looking for Zan Selar, header, but straight at the goalkeeper, Ueri. Yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. I've really enjoyed this series, and I hope you do too. Leave me a comment below and let me know where you think I need to sign players for next season. And we'll, have a look in the summer. When we do the recap of the summer transfers into the next episode, we'll see how I matched up against your expectations. But let me know. And if you haven't checked out episode 100, please go and do it, because I think it's one of the best episodes I've made. It took a long time to edit it. Lais Mousset with a header straight into Ueri again. But we have been a bit decimated by international call-ups for this game, if you think about the people we're missing. So Kardos, Hamza Begovic, the other striker that I can't think of the name of. Yeah, our 3 strikers have all been gone, and this game has gone very, very quickly with not that many highlights, and it is still on extended. That is, yeah, I am slightly disappointed with that. We should be winning this. Good. They all seem motivated, so we'll leave it as it is at the moment, because we are totally dominating the game. As Zan Selar with a good little knockdown. Mousset on the right wing. What can he do? Looking for a ball in, and he's won a corner. And it's been a long time since I've commentated using the name Mousset. Dino Blazic swings it into the box. Jug over, lets it drop. Oh my god, Camargo has missed what is pretty much an own goal. An open goal. An own goal? We can't miss an own goal. He's missed an open goal, and that is thoroughly disappointing. Sam Leftfoot is also not having a very good game, which is annoying as well, because I've been bigging him up, and he has been in good form, and he's also my son. So Zan Selar, Mousset's in, he shoots, it's gone wide. He is lacking a bit of match sharpness. I think I'm going to go to the 4-4-2 and just get us to chuck a few more men forward. It makes us a bit attacking, gives us freedom to move the ball a little bit quicker and with longer passing, so we get it up to the strikers quicker. And Mousset can play off Zan Selar, who's through on goal, and he's absolutely ballooned that over the bar, which is, well, horrendous. Let's be honest, it's absolutely horrendous. So Zelko can come in here. We'll actually put Blazic on the wing for now, I think. Let's Luis Carlos is a deep line playmaker, so he can sit there. As you can see, it sends the wingers forward, and we're on attack, and it gives us a lot more, you know, momentum moving forwards, which is good and what we need, to be honest. So yeah, Blazic is going to stay at right wing. No one's playing terribly bad. Well, there are 3 people playing badly: Sella, Sam left foot, and Muset. But I don't really want to take any of them off. But here we go. It's up to Muset, into Sella. Zan Sella out to Zelko. Zelko back to Luis Carlos, out to Tapia. Tapia up the line, left foot. What can he do? Infield to Luis Carlos. Zelko back out to left foot. Ball across. It was blocked, but Zelko shoots. It's fallen to Blazic, who was offside. And that is the end of that chapter of this game. And we'll move on to chapter 66 in the 66th minute. Or it's the 67th minute as Kumpan shoots over the bar. Never really troubling Big Mac. And Krko Nervo Mesto are, you know, they're holding on pretty well, but he's going to use his pace. Sam left foot with a good bit of pace there. Up the line to Muset. Muset, there is numbers over on the left-hand side. He's gone all the way to the left back. Tapia into the box, shoots. Ueri makes the save, and it's a bit disappointing, really. He should be scoring from there. Luis Carlos jug over with a header clear. Blazic picks it up all the way back to Lucas Gleesing, who logs it forward. Zelko is offside. I thought he had done a nice little header down, but he decided to ruin the commentary for me, and I got all excited and nothing happened. The wingers aren't getting into it. Zan Sella isn't getting into it. We don't actually have a striker on the bench. We have Jadon Sancho, who I could... Yeah, why not? Let's get... You know, he's not played up front for me ever before. Actually, what you're going to do... You're going to go onto the right wing, and we're going to play Dino Blazic as a shadow striker, which he loves to do. So him off Muset. Zan Sella has wasted his chance in the cup final as Tapia picks up a yellow card. And this game it's on, and I'm determined not to take Sam left foot off, which is probably a mistake. And he's just got carded. So he will be coming off for Andre Green very, very soon. In fact, with 8 minutes to go, we're going to flick back to this formation. Left foot and Sancho are going to swap over. Sam left foot is going to come off for Andre Green. And I'll be honest with you, all he's done in this game is he's disappointed me. He's just disappointed me. Sam left foot, he's been underwhelming, I think would be a very good way to describe it, as Gucic picks up a yellow card for them. And here comes Andre Green as Lucas Gleesing, he's fired it over the bar right on the edge of the area. And it looks like this could be going to extra time. Ueri the ball forward. Humar's taking it around Tapia, but he's lost it. Sancho comes forward. Fresh legs into Blazic to Luis Carlos. Luis Carlos looks to dink it over to Green, but he couldn't get there. Lucas Gleesing wins the header, but it's only picked up by Kokic, who just hoofs it. And Tapia had loads of time to bring that down. Blazic into Muset. Round the corner to Sancho. Into Luis Carlos. What a save from Ueri. And their goalkeeper is determined to not let us win this cup, which, fair enough, that is his job. Green, corner in, but Zek heads it behind. And interestingly as well, like, I don't know why I'm mentioning this now, but Green again will get another corner, and it's going to be a new corner taker for this one. It'll be Sancho to swing this one in. And he puts in a much better ball, and Camargo just heads it over. I was looking previously at other players we've released on a free transfer in the past, and where they're playing, and so many of them are still in Slovenia. It's quite impressive. Lais Muset! Oh, what a save again from Ueri. He is really keeping them in this game. He must be on for man of the match at the moment, although he's only on a 7.0. But Andre Green, Muset was beaten in the air. Green back to Luis Carlos on the edge, shoots wide. And this is going to extra time, which is not what I really wanted to happen with the team we have out. Because we've played a very strong team. Yes, we've got people like Spudic playing out of position. Lais Muset's come in for his last game for the club. But yeah, it's been a bit disappointing. Sancho is fouled, and that could be Mesto. No, he's not booked him. I thought that could have put them down to 10 men. But Gleesing, he's got a ball on, but he couldn't find it through to Sancho. And Spudic with a good header. Spudic is a guy we bought in the January transfer window and is performing very well and has a large deal of potential that he can build into. And the board aren't happy with how much I paid for Lucas Caesar, the striker, who's actually been called up into the Slovenian Euros squad. But he scored 9 goals in 5 games, so I'm not too sure why they're moaning about that. The problems with disappointing, I'm going to calmly say, don't just win it for yourselves, win it for the fans. And then I'm going to say passionately that there's a lot more to come from absolutely all of you. And I don't really have anyone I can bring on to replace Lais Muset, whose game has improved since he's gone up front on his own. So we'll just go into extra time and see how it goes. We've got 1 sub left, and Generally, my fullbacks get knackered quicker than anyone else, so we could well see James Bree coming off with Gleesing, but he's having a good game. Although Rock Zelko in the middle of the park is actually quite tired. Luis Carlos can drop back there if we bring on someone like Andronecci. But Luis Carlos, what a ball through. Sancho into Musa. He turns, gets his shot off, but Uweri again makes a save. And my concern is this is going to go to penalties, and Uweri's going to save them all. Leo's trying to pick out Camargo, and there's a chance for Krko Nervo Mesto here to counter-attack. And Florianec brings it forward into Kapun. Kapun, he's got round the side. Ivanovski's at the back post. Great tackle from Spudic. As I was talking and bigging him up, he has made a fantastic tackle. I have a question. Not really a question, more of a request. I think it's about time we upgraded the NK Maribor kits, and if you fancy doing that yourself, or helping me out, or you know someone that's really good at doing it, then I'm open to ideas. There's ball in. Sancho's at the back post. We finally got the goal that we deserve in this game. Wonderful assist from Lucas Gleesing. Lovely 1-2 with Muset, which we should see here. Oh no, it's just before that. Oh no, there it is. The lovely one set into Muset's feet. Back to Gleesing. Drilled hard and low. Keeper probably should have come for it, but Sancho was there waiting to tap it in at the back post. And 1-0 Maribor. We thoroughly deserve that. And that is wonderful stuff to see. And I think as we go to half-time and extra time, which is right now, I'm going to make a sub, and it's going to be Blazic, who will hopefully get a massive round of applause from the fans, because since we've had him on loan from Man City, he has been absolutely superb, and Ivan Tleld comes on to replace him. And the only way we're going to get Blazic back on loan again is if Man City reduce their demands. So anyway, what I was chatting about before, yeah, I think it's about time we had some new kits in this save for Maribor. So if you fancy yourself as a bit of a kit designer, let me know. I will be putting it out on Twitter as well to say that I'll be looking for some new kits, hopefully going into the next season, which I still haven't looked up to find out what season it is. But we'll do that. It must be, what year am I in? Like 2028? And the game starts in, no, it must be further than that. I don't know, 12 seasons? Does that sound about right? It probably does sound about right, doesn't it? Andre Green, ball into Ivan Tleld, the sub just won. What a ball through that is to Sancho. Looking for his second of the game, but he blasts it over the bar. And yeah, this episode could be rather long actually, because we've got a few things that I want to go through for the end of the seasons. Musa in, Vidakovic gets it away. And it's been very good. It looks like it's going to be another very successful season. Spudic, oh, at the back post, his header was well saved. Sancho's there, puts in the cutback from Spudic, who's had a superb game, as Jadon Sancho, the sub, comes on and gets his second goal of the game, his 8th goal of the season. And Spudic showing really good composure here. Lovely little knockback. Sancho hits it, so it's a right foot, left foot finish he's had now. If we can get a header for him in the last couple of minutes, that would be the perfect hat-trick. But I'm just happy with the cup win. As Green puts the ball in, looking for Luis Carlos. Is that going to be full-time? It is. We've won the cup again. We've got a cup here. I won this cup on Saturday night, so this will do for the Slovenian Cup trophy. Well done, everyone. Absolutely superb. That's what we like to see. Well done. They do deserve it. Enjoy your success. I was pleased with the performance out there eventually. Lucas Caesar, who didn't even play in the final, still actually ends up winning the golden boot. I don't know how many, or the golden slipper, or whatever it was called in the cup games. Who really knows? But there we go. That's the end of the season. We've done another League and Cup double. We get 86.4k for winning that. Well, we've done another treble. Okay, we've done a treble. Let's leave it at that. The fans are very happy. The board are very happy. We lift the cup again. I'll do that press conference later. Janza. Oh, yeah. What's happened to Eric Janza? Assistant manager. Oh, I wonder if he wants to be assistant manager like my B team. Sancho gets man of the match with his 2 goals, so we'll praise him for getting the goals. Zaboczny was keeping an eye on the progress of Big Mac for his next Poland squad. Excellent squad bonus. So we paid the bonus of 45k and we made 84k off it. So a bit of profit in the bank. We won it, which was good. The biggest overachievers were Mesto getting to the final. So well done them. I think they have been relegated. They finished. I think they finished bottom. I think it was actually top v bottom. I think that was, if we can get there. It was top v bottom, where there was a 60-point difference. So they did very well to take us all the way to extra time, to be fair to them. Yeah, we finished that. I was scouting 2 players in that competition, and I've accepted lots of loans. Fenerbahce have offered 1.7 million. How much did I buy him for? He's on loan at them currently. I bought him for 2.3, so let's just see if we can give us an extra million. They want to make it 2.2. No, ideally I want to Oh, he's not really going to play for me though. He hasn't really played for them. Oh, go on. I'll take 100 grand loss. There you go. Look at this transfer news live on the video. So as we get on to some end of season things, Lucas Gleesing has a new, well, record for the club with his 19 assists this season, which is absolutely superb. And I feel slightly bad that he might be getting replaced. I don't know. He'll probably actually will still be our starting fullback because he's very, very good. We've got another record that's been broken. So the new average attendance of 14,000 in the... Is that the league? Yeah, it is. No, in the cup. So the new average attendance of 14,342 for our cup games is a new record, which is really good. There hasn't been any offer for those players, and training has been fine. So with a bit more end of season news, this is how we line up. I don't know if anyone... So Jaka Pavlin has been inducted into the all-time best 11, even though he's not actually in the all-time best 11. But some good names still hanging around here. Zahovic, Muset Barman, Bradley Dack, Pausic, Kavcic, Janza, Dalak. There's some very good people. On the substitutes bench, that's where Jaka Pavlin comes in. We also have Bacola, Coca-Cola Bacola, Blas Vahovec, Salalic is up there. He hardly played for us at all, I don't think. Alex Cardos has made the bench, Tillian Klemčić and Marcos Tavares is there as well. Looking at the best 11, so Barman's still playing. I think all of these guys have retired. Bradley Dack is now playing somewhere in Prague. Tillian Klemčić is at Lechia Poznan. Tim Kavcic has moved to Nims Olympique. Dennis Smears at FC Dacian. And Bacola is still at Mönchengladbach. So we've got a few players that we've done well. End of season awards. Lucas Gleesing gets our, well, votes fans player of the year, which is interesting because Alex Cardos scored 34 goals this season but still couldn't get it. Lucas Gleesing did very, very well on the right hand side. Goal of the season, Luke Cesar. We'll have a look at him. Signing of the season was Big Mac, 1.98 million from Legia Warsaw. Yeah, he had a very good season. And young player of the season was Alex Cardos, which is fully understandable. If we have a little look at Lucas Cesar's goal, we're playing a 4-4-2 against Celje, so which means it was probably relatively late on in the season. It was Andronetji picks it up into Hadji's feet, round the corner. Cesar on the edge of the box fires it into the top corner. It is a wonderful, wonderful goal. Not sure if it's as good as some of Sam Leftfoot's goals, but we'll go from there. So the season review, we won the league, we won the cup, we won the Super Cup. We had an 81% full stadium, which is actually very, very good because, well, there's not that many people that live in Maribor. So getting the stadium to be 81% full for every game, or the average attendance, is very, very good. And of course, we lost to Bayern Munich in the first knockout round of the Champions League. We've got a team meeting to do, so we can go on and quickly do that together as well. So we'll hold the team meeting. I'm going to assertively say I'm not going to accept anything less than winning it again, and then passionately say it's the reaction I'll be after. So as you can see, that's an ongoing thing every year. The fans, I still don't understand why they think, okay, I paid over the top with $1 million, but he's worth 800k, he's only 24, and he's got 12 goals in 9 games for us. It's ridiculous. 14 goals in 9 games with 2 sub appearances. He's been amazing. He's been absolutely amazing. So I'm happy that he's going to be here next year as well. Langley's given us some people to go and look at. They're normally all really old. They are yet again. So looking at the injuries, Mario Fils, whoever that is, has been injured quite a lot. So excellent. Yeah, not this who's injury prone. Puznik, Vukajevic. No one that I really care about. Cardos has had quite a few injuries, to be honest, but well, we're doing all right. Oh, Lucas Gleesing, who wants him? Raya Valenko. Yeah, interesting. Training summary, everyone's been doing all right. End of season break, and there we go. Everyone has gone onto the end of season break. And I don't think there's going to be too much else to discuss for the end of the season. What? Who's? Why? Don't. No. You're staying here. We've got a very good, and I hope you'll stay. If I want, I'll let you. Okay, I'll let you make your own decision then. Hopefully you'll stay. Facilities have been downgraded. Request improved use movements. We need them to reach our full potential. You must be aware that the fans are behind me. I really can't stress how important I believe this to be. Yes, good. Passion. Just got to show a bit of passion. Alfonso's moving, so more live transfer news for you. And we're going to pay 2.1 million, which is nothing when you think we've got a balance of 16 million. We've, lost quite a bit of money this month, but yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's fine. But we are going to leave the episode there. If you see, these are actually all the players we have in the first team squad, so quite a lot. And we've got a few people coming back from loans as well. We'll see how they do. And we'll have to see how all the new signings fit in. And generally, yeah, we'll go from there. But thank you very much for watching, guys. That is the end of episode 101 and the end of episode... I never found out what season it actually is. We're in 2028, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's the end of season 12, that one is. It's the end of season 12. So sorry for counting that up off screen when you couldn't see it. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and here's to another 12 seasons maybe. We'll see how long it takes us to win the Champions League. Let me know if you fancy designing some new kits for me for this save, or if you know someone that does, recommend them to me and I'll go and check them out. But thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll chat to you in a bit. Cheers. Oh yeah, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new.